Good morning, children. Am I audible?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. Good morning. Everybody, please open your cameras.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Arnab Singh, Adil Gupta, beta, all of you open your cameras first.
Good morning, ma'am.
Why is it showing Mandavya joining? Mandavya has already joined. Beta,
Good morning, ma'am.
rename yourself Mandavya.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I was asking that which one we have to join, the Sanskrit one or the French?
Which subject have you taken? French or Sanskrit?
Ma'am, I have not taken any one, but I am having both books.
Which one do you want to join? Tell me.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Shreyansh, beta, that you should have decided before only which subject you want to study.
Ma'am, I have decided ma'am French.
You have decided French, then you've joined the correct link. Shreyansh, what have you decided?
Ma'am, I have not decided yet
So,
because
what are you waiting for? By when are you going to decide? Tell. Did you not ask your mother or your father which subject you should take?
no, ma'am.
Then hurry
Ma'am,
up
I
and
was
decide.
not.
Yes?
Ma'am, as I was not knowing.
So you were not knowing. Okay. So just close your camera, go to them, talk to them for a minute and ask them what you should do. Okay? Rest of you, welcome to your class. Excited to be? Yes, Krisha?
Excuse me. Ma'am, I have to do French.
Yes, so you've joined the correct link if you want to do French. All of you are excited? Big boys now, huh? Big boys and girls. Entered class 6.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So excited to get back to school now from Monday?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect.
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice.
I'm very much.
Very good. You should be excited. Okay, so all of you have got your books.
Yes, ma'am.
Very
Yes,
nice.
ma'am.
Very nice. Very good. Anyone has got any idea? Anyone has studied French before? Anyone has got any
Ma'am,
idea about
Ma'am, I have only one idea. Ma'am, we say good. Ma'am, we say bonjour. I'm only
My
this.
God, you know so much about French. Okay, everybody knows what is good morning and hello in French?
No, ma'am.
No, okay. Like,
No, ma'am.
like what he said, it is bonjour. How do we wish each other? We say bonjour.
Bonjour.
This is the French.
Yes, these are the French books. Now sit down. And everybody please open your cameras. Arnav, Adya, Ayushi, Avika. All of you please open your cameras. Very good. Very nice. Avika, who is Ayushi Maurya? Any newcomer in this class? Any new admission?
Aapki? No, ma'am.
No. Okay. Perfect.
Ma'am, no one knew.
Nobody is new in the class. That's fine. Okay. Now, what we'll do, we are going to start the class with a few basics, like how we are going to move forward with the classes. Just a few rules, I would not say rules, but just a few things to be kept in mind while being in the class. This year, let's bring about a little change. Like how every year we've been framing some rules in class that students have to follow certain rules. Yes. So from now on, there'll be no rules in the class. Okay. Isn't it a good news for all of you? There'll be no rules. Yes. Instead of rules, we are going to have agreements. Yes, Arnav, beta, why are you raising hand?
Ma'am, I am asking, ma'am, one euro is equal to, ma'am, Indian rupees. Ma'am, how much is 1 euro?
Beta, that I'll
If
have
we
to
convert
check. That keeps changing. Okay. The value keeps changing. Now, I don't know currently today what is the value. The present value I'm not aware of. Okay.
Ma'am, which one we have to take?
Beta, both. We'll be working on both, but first we'll be working on the red one.
Okay, ma'am.
We'll start with the red one. Okay, so I was telling you
Ma'am,
something very
ma'am, it is 83.96 rupees.
Okay, very nice. Very good. Now, Arnav, see, this is what I'm going to tell. This is what I was beginning with. We are going to have a few agreements in class. What are agreements? Well, okay, tell me what is rule? Rules are what? Rules are... Yes, Kanun. Very nice. Rules are some guidelines given to you that you are bound to follow. Isn't it? Whether you like those rules or you don't like those rules. Yes, as a student, as students, your teachers give you a few rules that you are bound to follow. Isn't it? But many a times students feel नहीं यार ये rule तो बहुत ही गलत है यार ये क्यों बनाया है ना ऐसा लगता है ना. So this year from now on with me the concept of rules is going to be finished. We are going to have a certain agreements. Yes. What?
Yes.
खत्म. Rules खत्म. बट अब हम अग्री करेंगे. अग्री किस चीज पे करेंगे? कुछ बातों पे करेंगे जो कि रूल्स आप खुद अपने लिए सेट करोगे. ओके. These rules will be related to the discipline of the class. These rules are going to be the punctuality that you're going to follow in the class. Your behavior, the agreements are going to be on the behavior that you'll carry out in the class. Yes. And also on the homework. The work that would be given to you. You are only going to decide अगर मैंने homework नहीं किया और अगर मैंने किया तो. अगर नहीं किया तब भी आप डिसाइड करेंगे कि आपके लिए क्या पनिशमेंट है. How you are going to suffer. Yes. So all of you are ready for this? All of you are ready to frame agreements for yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
One very important thing that I would like to tell you is that now in class, don't say, excuse me, ma'am, ma'am, for a minute, can you listen to me? Don't break the flow. One very important thing. Anyone wants to say anything, you're going to raise your hand. Okay. If you have understood any concept, you're going to show me a thumbs up. If you're not able to understand, show me a thumbs down. But don't speak in between while I am speaking. One very important agreement is that anybody in the class sitting with the camera off will decide what should be done with that student. Okay? Will that student be allowed to be in the class, or will that student, should that student be removed? You are going to frame for yourself. Fine, I am not going to decide anything for you. You are big enough now. You are going to decide things for yourself. Do you agree with what I say? Since it is a classroom, we have to have some discipline in the class. Yes? We are not out in the park with the friends in the evening that we are free to do anything. Even if you are in a park, even if you are in a public park, you are supposed to follow certain rules. You are bound to behave responsibly, isn't it? But since it is a classroom, so we have to keep the discipline on a high place. Yes or no? Agree? Who doesn't agree with it? Tell me. All of you should agree with it. Why can't I see the thumbs up? Yes?
Ma'am,
So you have to show hand signs. Zip your lips. Okay? Speak only when it is very urgent. Supposingly you want a break, you want to go to the washroom. So what will you show? This. Ma'am, I need a break. This is the hand sign for a break you require in between. I am teaching in the class and it is very urgent. So you'll say this. Even I am going to reply you by showing the thumbs up or by saying you may go. Okay, so we are going to incorporate a few hand signs in the class so that the class doesn't get disturbed in between. Okay, and now you tell me, children, how should we go about the rules related to the homework? All of you will complete your homework. Yes, you commit to complete your homework on time.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you all commit? Perfect. Now tell me, if anyone does not do any work on time, then what am I supposed to do? You give me this idea.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, you want to suggest that, ma'am, that student will write the work, ma'am, 5 times, or ma'am, like this, ma'am, 5-10 times.
5 times, is it fine?
Yes,
do
ma'am.
you all agree with Mandavya?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, anyone has a better idea or a different idea than Mandavya? Okay, you have your activity period daily in school. Yes. So can we do this? The child who does not do the homework on time will be made to sit in the class in the activity period to complete the homework. Instead of writing the work for 5 times, can we just skip that particular day?
Ma'am, may I tell?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, what it is?
Ma'am, on first time, if they do not do work, so you can skip his activity period, and in second period also, if they can't complete the work, you can give that homework 5 times.
Okay, when do you have your activity period? Which is the activity period in your timetable?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
Second. Okay. So if suppose I have 4th period with you and you have not done the work, but that means you've already attended the activity period. Yes?
ma'am,
But next day the child will not be allowed to go. Okay?
yes, ma'am.
Yes? Is it fine? Everybody agrees to it?
Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, in second time also, if they do not complete the homework, so you can give that homework 5 times.
Okay, how many
In
of
second
you
time.
agree with a homework to be done 5 times? How many of you agree with it?
ma'am, what it is wrong to, ma'am, not send the student in the activity, ma'am, because that student can be serious to that activity.
Okay, so is it not wrong not to do the homework? Is it right that you leave
No,
the
ma'am,
homework
ma'am.
undone?
No, ma'am, you suggest that go at home and do there only your work, not in the
But where is
activity
the
period, ma'am,
punishment?
because some students are serious.
Beta Mandavya, then where is the punishment in it? See, every time I'll say, beta, go home and do your work, go home and do your work. How will the child understand? How will the student
Ma'am,
be serious for the work?
No, ma'am,
ma'am,
you
not
will.
every-
Ma'am, one punishment is there. Ma'am,
What?
if he first time didn't do, ma'am, first you cancel his activity. And ma'am, second time he did not do, ma'am, give him a punishment for ma'am half time standing out of the class. Ma'am, and third time he don't do. Ma'am, so take him to the principal sir or ma'am.
Okay, how many of you agree with it? I agree till
Ma'am-
the point that for the second time also, if the homework is undone, then he can be made to stand out of the class. But in that case, we have just 2 periods in 1 week. Yes. So a lot of things will be missed. How will he study? Who will make
Yes,
him
ma'am.
study French if he'll stand out of the class? So it will be little unfair. Yes, we can, what we can do is we can make the child stand in the class itself. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
that would be
Ma'am,
better.
in the class itself, so the child can understand all the things that you
Yes.
are teaching and the punishment also.
All right. So the first thing that we do is, firstly, we don't let the child go for the activity. For the first time, the child will not
Yes, ma'am.
go
Ma'am,
out
ma'am,
for the
ma'am,
activity. And
but
for the
we have
second
to-
time,
Ma'am, but we have to say the activity teacher also, because sometimes sir say that you have to come in
yes,
activity.
that
So
we can, that we teachers can coordinate with the activity
Yes, ma'am.
teachers. Okay. And obviously you will have in charges in class. So there'll be one in charge who will take care of all these things, who will monitor, who will control these things. Fine. Then next thing, if suppose a child forgets to bring the copy or book, then tell me, what should be done in that case?
So, mom, from the next day, he will be not going for the activity and will be doing extra homework.
Yes, in that case we can go with extra homework. Okay, in that case we can go with extra homework. I agree to this. You'll be given some extra work to do. Okay, that is fine.
Yes, ma'am.
All of you?
Ma'am,
Yes,
ma'am,
ma'am.
ma'am, extra.
Ma'am, I want to say that if in first period they forget his book, so you can say that you have to understand this and tell this about tomorrow, ma'am. Means they have to tell about tomorrow, ma'am.
Yes.
And
Student will tell the next day about the topic that is covered. Okay.
Yes.
Or in that case, you can be made to do the work twice. Whatever work is done in the class, you will have to do it 2 times in your copies if you miss to get your copies to school. Agreed? Everybody?
Yes.
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 So these are little agreements that have come from your side only. You have decided what is to be done at the wrong things that you do. Yes? Correct? And everybody is clear about the hand signs?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. What is the hand sign for I've understood? Hand sign for understood. Hand sign for not understood. Not understood. Hand sign for I need a break. Perfect. I need a break. Very good. And any other hand signs that we can add? In any cases, are you getting any cases? Any other thing that can be required in the class?
No, ma'am. Ma'am.
Okay. Okay. One thing that can be required is, ma'am, please repeat. Yes. So what hand sign should we make for ma'am? Please repeat. Sometimes you're unable to hear. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, we can that ma'am, for understand we can do like this in offline classes also. So
Yes, offline. This I'm talking about offline only, beta. This I'm talking about offline classes, because the online are for 2 days only. So if you want something to get repeated, I saw Krishav doing this. Yes. One more time. Yes, we say this. So can we?
Good morning, ma'am.
Very nice, Karthik. What time are you coming to the class? When half of the class is already over. Your class was supposed to start at 10.
Ma'am, you can make the in charges of the subject.
Yes, I will definitely do that. Okay, I'll definitely do that. Yes, Sadhya.
Ma'am, if we cannot understand the homework, then ma'am,
if you're not able to understand the homework, that you will ask me in the class only, because I will give you something that I will explain in the class and then give it
Okay,
to
ma'am.
you as your homework. Okay. So for repeat is this. Yes, repeat. All right.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, who is the class teacher of? Who is
What
the
is your
class teacher?
class? Your 6A.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, 6A.
6A. I don't know 6B and 6C. I know. I don't know 6A. Who is the class teacher?
Ma'am, 6th day Ritija, ma'am.
Riti.
Amritija.
All right.
Ma'am, I have one doubt.
Yes, beta. Ask.
Ma'am, in offline classes, if there is Sanskrit and French, so there will be two other classes. Like in one
Yes,
class there
yes.
is Sanskrit
French students.
students, and in other
Beta,
class
French
there is
students
French
move
students.
to the smart class for their classes. Okay, French students
because-
always move to the smart class to get to have their French class, and the Sanskrit students
Okay, ma'am.
remain in the same class. So every time you'll have your class, you'll have to make a line and go up to the smart class. Everybody knows where the smart class is?
Yes, ma'am.
Who said?
Ma'am, I don't.
Okay, beta,
Ma'am, I'm not.
don't worry, Arnav. You'll come to know where the smart class is. Now, next, very important.
I know. Ma'am, I know Arnav. I know, ma'am. I am.
Okay, okay. Everybody.
Ma'am, Adya Gupta don't know.
Adya Gupta doesn't know. No problem, Adya beta. You'll come to know. Once you'll come to school, you'll with other students, along with other students, you'll be this thing. What do we say? Escorted to the class. Okay. Now, everybody, one by one, please call out your name so that I can prepare a list of French students. Okay. One by one, call out your names. The first name I'm writing is Adya Gupta. Next. You have to call
Arnav.
Ma'am, Mandavya.
Arnav.
Mandavya. Next.
Ma'am, Arnav.
Arnav. Next. Arnav full name.
Ma'am, Arnav Singh.
Okay. Next.
Ma'am, Ojasvi Agarwal.
Ojasvi Agarwal. Next.
Harsha Agarwal.
Lokit Pathak.
Harsh Agarwal. Next.
Alokit Pathak.
Alokit Pathak. Next. Next.
Ma'am, Krishav Sahani.
Hurry up and call out. Next. After Krishav Sahani.
Ma'am, Avika Agarwal.
Avika Gangwar.
Yes, ma'am.
Avika Agarwal, not Gangwar. Okay. Next. Karthik, Krishna, and Chaitanya. You don't want to be a part of this French class?
Ma'am, I am Ojasvi. Ma'am, I am Ojasvi.
Acha, you are Ojasvi. Better than rename yourself, na? Remove this Chaitanya.
Ma'am, okay, I am rename. Ma'am, I am rename.
Karthik Shankdhar. Then next,
Ma'am, I Krishna Jaswal.
Krishna Jaiswal. Krishna, beta, will you please open your camera for once? I don't remember your faces even.
Okay, ma'am.
And Shreyansh Patel doesn't want to be a part of French class. Shreyansh, shall I add your name?
No, ma'am.
No, you want to be a part of Sanskrit class, beta?
Yes, ma'am. My parents are saying.
Beta, then you should have left the class. Go and join Riti ma'am's class. Her link is already there. I think it's Riti ma'am or
No, ma'am.
Sadhna
Ma'am,
ma'am.
Sadhna, ma'am.
Yes. Go and join that link, Shreyansh. Beta, don't waste your time here. Okay, so we have, how many students do we have in all? There are 10 names that I have written. Yes. So this is the final list from the students of French class. Now, let's do something basic. Let's start with the very basics of French. Okay?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have not. Ma'am, I have don't have book today. I will purchase.
Okay, today you will purchase, that's fine. So let's start with the basics of French. What are the basics? Like very important, very small things that we will come across in day-to-day life. Whenever we frame sentences or we talk about even words, we are going to use these things on regular basis. Now, without the book, I'm not teaching you anything from the book that you will say, ma'am, which page number? No, you all will have to listen to me very carefully. Okay? Everybody, take out your copies because in the copy, you are going to write what I am writing on the board. Okay? So the very first thing that we are going to study today is indefinite articles. Indefinite articles in French.
Ma'am, rough or fair copy?
What?
Ma'am, rough or fair copy?
Fair copy, beta, fair copy. What are indefinite articles? When we talk about something indefinite in English also. Yes, those are indefinite articles. Like there's a pen. There's a pen on the bed. Yes. The girls are going to the market. Birds are flying. So I am not talking about...
Mummy, blue pen the other one.
Beta, mute yourself. Ojasvi, mute yourself. There are, when I'm talking like this, there's a pen, there are mangoes in the fridge, there are mangoes in the kitchen, the birds are flying. Yes, birds are flying in the sky. I'm not talking about anything specific. Okay, I'm not talking about any particular thing. What I'm doing, I'm talking about something that is not definite, not specified. Yes. So how do we write these things in English also? And like there's an apple. When I talk about anything that starts with a vowel, I place an before it. There is a mango, there's an apple. Then there are a few, let's say few. Okay. Few, some. These are the words that show that we are talking about something indefinite. There are some.
Ma'am, we have to write this all.
Beta, wait. First, you will try to understand and then you will write. Don't start writing right now. Indefinite articles. So these are indefinite articles in English. Now we are going to study them in French also. What are they in French? Okay, before this, you all need to know French language has been divided. How it has been divided? Gender wise. Everything in French has a gender. Masculine gender, feminine gender. Yes, like how we have it in Hindi language also. Like we say, if I want to talk about darwaza, तो मैं क्या बोलूंगी? दरवाजा खुला है. Yes? तो दरवाजा अपने आप क्या हो गया? Masculine gender हो गया in हिंदी. खिड़की खुली है. खिड़की क्या हो गई? Feminine gender हो गई. Yes or no? Yes. Children, I want your active response.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So similarly, in French, we have gender for everything. A pen. Pen in French is masculine gender. A cup. Cup in French is feminine gender. A book. Book in French is masculine gender. Now you will say, ma'am, हमको ये gender कैसे पता चलेगा कि किसका क्या gender है? That we are going to learn. Okay? Slowly and slowly we are going to learn different objects along with their genders. Yes. Now if I want to say yes, there is a book. If I'm talking about any noun that has masculine gender, what I'm going to write for that? I am going to write yes. stands for all
Ma'am.
things that are masculine in gender. Yes, say beta.
Ma'am, in VR French class, we have not attend Sanskrit class.
बेटा फ्रेंच का लिंक अलग है, संस्कृत का लिंक अलग है. I am your French teacher. I take French over here. ठीक है? Krishna, are you from Sanskrit?
Ma'am, no.
You're from French now, so you have joined the correct link if you want to study French.
Ma'am, and ma'am, we are learning and ma'am, we have to not learn Sanskrit.
No, no, no. You have to choose any one subject. Either you will study French or you will study Sanskrit. Okay, whichever you want to study, you will join that. Is that fine?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Now, what I am saying, for masculine things, जितनी भी चीजें फ्रेंच में मैस्कुलिन जेंडर में आती हैं, अगर हम उस एक चीज के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं तो हम क्या indefinite article लगाएंगे उसके आगे? We will use a before it. If we are talking about anything that is feminine gender, yes, and that is singular, so what we are going to put? We are going to put un before it. Say suppose I said a cup is feminine gender. So I want to say a cup. Yes, what I will say? A cup is une tasse. What is a cup in French? It is called a tasse. If I want to say a pen, pen is what? Masculine gender. So I am going to write a stylo. Is that fine? Is that fine? A pen, a stylo. Yes? I'm not seeing this thumbs up. I want to see thumbs up if it is clear to you. Perfect. Now, what is tasse? Tasse is a cup, which is feminine gender. So, I'm going to write une tasse, un stylo. Any other thing that is masculine and I want to say a, like suppose I want to say a book. So what will I write? A livre. Book in French is livre. So I will say a livre. If I want to say a chair, chair is feminine. So I will say une chaise. Okay? Clear to all of you? Everything that is masculine will have a before it. Everything that is feminine will have une before it. And now we come to the plural. I may want to say I have pens. Okay, not only one, but I have more than one pen. I have so many pens. Okay, so if I want to say it in plural, how will I say? Now, this is the plural of masculine and feminine both. I'm writing in bracket, it is used for both masculine and feminine. So if I want to say I have pens, I will say de stylo. Yes, de stylo. And if I want to say I have cups, I will again say de tasse. Okay, it is used for plural. So what are three indefinite articles? They are a, un, they. Everybody show me three fingers. All of you open your cameras first of all. Which article, article is used for masculine singular? Which article is used? What do you call the first article that we have learned? What is it? Everybody say
Ma'am,
is used for masculine nouns. Everybody say is used for masculine nouns.
is used for masculine
Nouns.
Is used for masculine.
noun.
Yes. When we talk about any one noun, like a pen, so we say a stilo. Say, a pen means
Pen, a stilo.
a stilo.
Pen, stilo.
Second, second article, indefinite article is un. What is it? Un. Un is used for feminine nouns.
Un is used for feminine noun.
Untas.
Yuntas.
Untas. Perfect. And for plurals, किसी भी चीज का प्लूरल, चाहे मैस्कुलिन का प्लूरल हो चाहे फेमिनिन का प्लूरल हो, it is very easy to remember. We use the word they. We use the word
They.
they. Yes. So three indefinite articles are un, they. They.
Un,
They. Very nice. I have pens. So what will I say?
Ma'am, you will say
Stilo.
an tashes.
This is stilo. Pen is called a stilo.
An stilo.
Stilo.
But I'm showing you more than one. So why will I say stilo? Now if I show you only one pen, what will I say?
Stilo.
Stilo. This becomes de stilo.
Yes.
De stilo. Stilo. What is this? What is this? Tell me.
Tashes.
No, why? Tas is feminine gender.
Ma'am, antashes.
Un.
Yuntas.
Why tases, beta? Tas. This is just one cup. Yes?
Yuntas.
Tas. Very good. If I show you more than one cup, then they become
Ma'am, tashes.
detas.
Yes.
Detas. See, I can't write, if I write de stilo, it is absolutely wrong. We can't write de stilo. Why? Because de is plural, stilo is singular. So it does not match. So what I will write? De stilo. Yes. If I want to write a cup, I can't write untas, plural. No, this is wrong. The correct way would be